Welcome back everyone to Music and Musings. I'm Jake Sang. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the highly requested The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones, which was released on 9/11, funnily enough. This is an indie folk and psychedelic folk album, which is kind of interesting because I think I've mentioned several times on this channel that I'm not the hugest, is that a word? The biggest fan of folk. But I hope that the fact that it's avant folk or like psychedelic folk makes it so that I enjoy it a little bit more. And hopefully it's, I guess, similar enough to other pieces that I've listened to in the past that I feel familiar enough with it to actually recognize some of the styles and be comfortable with the type of music that I'm going to be listening to. But I highly doubt this is going to be something I just like completely hate. I'm sure there'll be something that I enjoy in here. So very excited to get into this, I suppose, new sort of genre. And for everyone who requested this, let me know what you want next from, I suppose, this artist or this genre. You want me to go back through the Microphones discography? Something else I could do is I haven't fully completed the Black Country New Road discography. I listened to Ants from Up There a while ago, which had, I guess, I suppose, is this considered folk? Nah, like chamber music? I don't know. It felt like it had some folk elements to it, but I could be like entirely wrong. Yeah, they're not classified as folk at all. But I also want to go through the rest of their discography at some point. But everyone needs to let me know what they want next in terms of, do you want me to go to another artist? Do you want me to continue through the Microphones? Just let me know and I'll do whatever is most requested. In terms of White Pony, it's been an incredible album on re-listen. I'm back home, so now I have access to my car, and certain songs like Digital Bath and especially Passenger just sound like insanely good. Specifically in the car because of like the surround sound and the very bassy speakers. I have the bass boosted in my car, by the way, because like a Carti fan, like you should expect it. And it just sounds incredible in those sorts of settings. So it's been very cool to listen to. But either way, today's video is going to be about The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones, this indie rock and psychedelic folk album. Or folk, rock? Folk. Indie folk, psychedelic folk album. The first track on this is titled I Want Wind to Blow.
The lightning let up, the clacking shutters just shut up.
It's very like satisfying vocal delivery in my opinion.
There's no black or white, no change in the light, no night, no golden sun. The sound of cars, the smell of bars, the awful feeling of
And this is folk, but it has a sort of like groovy feel to it that I don't really hear in a lot of folk songs, so I'm enjoying this so far.
Sacrifice, there's hard feelings, there's pointless waste. There's no hope for me. I've been set free. There's no breeze, there's no ship on my sea.
So most of this is just instrumental. I hope it's not sacrilegious if I describe it this way, but it feels almost like sea shanty-like. Which is funny because it says there's no ship on my sea. So it's some like theme of escapism, I think, here. Just like wanting to go somewhere else. Oh, these drums, interesting. It's distortion? That's kind of interesting. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's an exciting start to the next song. I can't wait to get into that. Probably something like a 9. The production, like, I'll just write it like this. The production really gets more exciting over time. It climaxes in almost sea shanty feeling instrumental outro. The lyrics are also great and emotional. Okay, very exciting next song because the first few seconds of that were already great. Here's The Glow Part 2, the title track of this album. Maybe I wasn't wrong when I described it as indie rock by accident because this is pretty stimulating.
Shirt off in the yard. No one saw that the skin on my shoulders was golden. Now it's not. My shirt's back on. I forgot my songs. The glow is gone. My
Glow like music metaphorically? I don't know. The guitar feels like slightly offbeat to me. I'm not sure. But this piano is great.
place that I'm still living. I'm still flesh. I hold on to awful feelings. I'm not dead. There's no end. My face is red. My blood flows harshly. My heart beats loudly. My chest still draws breath. I hold it. I'm born.
This outro is great.
There's no end.
Is this like an organ? Is that the instrument I'm hearing? Or is this like a horn? Yeah, but the end really does have like an angelic sort of feel to it, which is cool. Great instrumental outro. I'm assuming this entire album has transitions then? Oh. Wow. Spoke just too soon. Okay. I wonder what this means. Sure. The glow is gone. Oh, okay. So it's a relationship song. Got you. Is this the lead singer? Alvirum? Pretty cool. Yeah. Nah, doesn't end. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The instrumental is pretty good. It does feel a little bit angelic. I like it. I'm not confident enough to... Am I confident enough to give it a 10? Gotta debate. I do think it's a 10. With the intro, starting with the very chaotic intro all the way over to the angelic outro, this is instrumental mastery. The lyrics about wanting to escape life are also great. Oh, I said that twice. Are well written too. Yeah. I think the way it shifts through the song from something that's just insanely chaotic towards something that's more peaceful. Very, very cool. Great track. Next is The Moon. For some reason, just some of these guitars just feel like slightly off sync to me. I don't know if that's purposeful or what.
I drove up to the city and found a place where you were. We stayed and walked around and stayed up late. When you said
These drums are insane. It's like, wow.
next to you, that's where you grew up. Next to you, miraculously woke up in your parents' house. I lied in bed with you. I went back to feel alone.
There's a fly attacking me.
Start feeling me. I finally felt like I was breathing free. And then the swaying trees were fell asleep and
This is groovy as hell. This is insanely catchy.
right. We drink the same every night on my island home. I spent some time with you. I went back to feel alone. I'm back there by myself. I gave up on everything that we felt. We found precious places and right in the wind. We lied under a blanket and heard the furious sound of lovers that running took two bodies on the earth. It was intense just getting to be there next to you. You were trying to get me then, and I was happy to let you in. I went back and wished I had. I went back and felt regret. I went to the beach and I stared west. Silently, we both felt powerful. And my tongue in my chest was full. 'Cause we both were just floating in space over molten rock. And we felt safe when we discovered that our skin is soft. There was nothing left except fruit and death. And that was comforting. I went out last night to forget that. I went out and stared it down. But the moon just stared back at me. And in its light I saw my 2 feet on the ground.
That's a cinema song. That's insanely good. The lyricism, the drums, everything comes together. And yeah, it's a great emotional narrative of going back to the same places where you went when you're in a relationship. Easy 10. Insanely good song. All right. One of the easiest 10s of recent memory. Just and it's backed by an extremely emotional narrative. Great track. Next is Headless Horseman. production's not as crazy or exciting, but the vocals are still very beautiful.
And I walked aimlessly around with a flaming pumpkin.
Minecraft reference? He's wearing a carved pumpkin.
What a loss.
Sad ass songs, man.
Replaced by claws. You turned me into a stray dog from a mighty human man. Oh, what a loss. Oh, what a loss. I miss my closest friend, and now I cling to rocks in wind. It's a precious thing we lost.
Y'all keep recommending me these sad ass breakup albums. It was like Jeff Buckley and then this, but they do be hitting. Like, I can't lie. Like, they're really, really good. Probably give this one an 8. I think it's very solid. Very solid track. Great lyricism. The production isn't stimulating enough for a Carti fan like me, but the vocals definitely make up for it. Very sad and beautiful. All right, next track. My roots are strong and deep. Let's see.
My roots are strong and deep. I'm swaying in your breeze. My limbs stretch out to me. You've got me on my knees. I stand tall, my feet are on the ground, but compared to you I'm small, the things you need just surround. You're wrapped around the earth, you circle it with air.
These plant metaphors, man.
You're trapped inside the core with hot lava hair. I wish you could sprout, but you can't stick your neck out. I want you climbing up my limbs, but I'm just stumped by your limbs.
Whoa. This distortion. Yeah, pretty solid. I was wanting to give this a 7, but I think it got a lot more interesting with the lyricism being combined with the production. Same issue as earlier with the less exciting production, which isn't as much my taste, but I do like the plant metaphors, and the emotion is still there. All right, this is just going to be an instrumental. If it's, okay, it's a minute long. I might rate it as an interlude. I'll decide whether or not I want to give it an actual score, but we'll listen first. It's kind of like the guitar in this track where like it switches back and forth between my ears. I think that effect's pretty cool. I like it. This is a chill instrumental. Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably where it is interlude. Very simplistic, chill, soothing instrumental. Great break from all the emotional lyricism and some of the more chaotic rock influenced stuff in the beginning. All right, this next song is called The Mansion. I'm just hearing the sound of waves. It's just in one ear at a time. I still think that's pretty funny.
There's no end, there's no glory, there's a slow resounding story.
Oh, this like dramatic
There's
echo.
no place to feel certain, there's nobody waiting for me. There's no stand of trees, no morning, there's a curve without a warning.
This dude's like muttering something in my right ear.
Lasting sadness, there's no large and lengthy warming. There's no heat, there's no expansion, there's no door into the mansion. Lengthy warming, sweet removal, sweet expanse, sweet and substantial.
Very depressing track.
There's no flash, there's no fingers in my hair. I see a tunnel. We built walls tall and solid between the treasure and the shovel. I see in, I see a fountain. There's a trail over the mountain. There's no wayside, there's no stopping, and the peak is wide and rocky. There's no ceiling in the mansion, there's no waste, no hesitation. There's no crack of dawn, no morning, just an everlasting warming.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool metaphor. Very depressing track. I do like the theme of this album of like wanting and feeling the need to escape, but not seeing a way out, basically. And here's another instrumental. So let's just write this review first. Probably also an 8. Some of these more depressing tracks don't match my current mood, but this is produced insanely well with those deep, echoey drones in the background. Great metaphors. Does this fit? Yeah. All right, perfect. Next track, which is probably going to be an interlude or another instrumental, is Something in Parentheses. TS sound like House by Charlie XCX. Pretty cool sound. I do like it. Is the next one an actual song, or is it another instrumental? Wait, what? Is this something one? So they're both instrumentals. Okay, let's review this one first. Very dark, brooding, mysterious type of instrumental. It's quite cool. Maybe scares me a little bit. Excited to see what this is leading into. All right, now the next one after I move my webcam is going to be something bracket 1. But Genius is telling me, let's see if this is the case in Abelier too. No, I guess it's, oh, is it combined on like, no, wait. Oh, it's untitled. Okay, so I have no idea why there's so many discrepancies, but whatever it is, the next track is something, either bracket 1, no bracket, or bracket 2. Forgot to move my webcam, but I'll do it after. Scary ass song. Was this like an omen to 9/11 or something? Super interesting track. All right, let's review this. All right, interlude out of 10. The interludes have evolved from echoey instruments with a drone in the back to just straight droning. I hope this leads to something exciting. Yeah, like this is even less melodic than the original Something, which at least had like, I don't know, I guess that's a cello or double bass in the background, like some like very dark, minor toned string instrument. Whereas this is just straight like, like, just complete dark echoes, noises, I suppose. So yeah, pretty interesting. Let's see what I'll Not Contain You is, because this did have a transition leading from Something bracket 1. So excited to see this. This is an actual song, right? This is an actual song. Oh, so we're just abandoning the darkness, huh? Is this supposed to be like representing going through purgatory or something? Because that would make sense. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Like, what? Actual geniuses on this website, bro. I don't know if my purgatory interpretation is stupid, but I'm seeing this as like going through something before we get here, which is more beautiful. It's just like constant echoing. The vocals are overlapping.
Where we hotly radiate. Things are not complete there. Fastly glide.
So we're back to the heartbreak stuff. Yeah, this verse is pretty great, where all these everyday objects are becoming monstrous. Nice. So I guess not containing it, does that mean like face it directly? Or to fix the problems, I'll not contain you. Oh, there's a link. Okay, because this looks stupid initially. Is this in song form? What is this? Linear, what? Linear code together. Oh, I suppose it's a, is it, what? I don't know what the ultimate message of this is, because, not continue, does that mean like let it out, or like keep it hidden? Because this seems to be, I guess, like two different things. All right, either way, probably also an 8. There's a lot of 8s. It's just like nothing has really reached the level of these two songs just yet, where there's a great narrative but also amazing production, because I liked the very maximalistic, chaotic production in these two tracks, and so far it's been more minimalistic, which is still chill and it pairs very well with the vocals, but my style is like, like I listen to Playboi Carti, like pounding bass, like insane drum stuff like that. So I hope the rest of this album has at least some cuts where it's a little more, I guess, chaotic or there's more stuff going on. But yeah, great messaging. Love how it really shows the process of getting over someone. Wish it extended the sound from the interludes a little more. Yeah, I felt kind of, I guess, because both of these reviews talked about why, like, whatever this was teasing, I wanted to really get into it. But I suppose it wasn't really, like, specifically teasing very much. So, yeah, like, the sound is very meaningfully different from what it was before. But either way, great track. Next song is The Gleam Part 2. It's like Western sounding music. Oh, this is hard. This is insanely dramatic. Oh my god.
I know you've seen the billowy black. You have been blinded by the gleam, and then your sight came back. Decent smoke into the sky, and you breathed it back. I saw what you will see. I saw tiny lights in mountain speeds. I saw your future in my sleep.
Damn. Great track. Let me look at these lyrics again, because I was kind of, I guess, focused on the production because it was great. Saw your future in my sleep. I'm a bit confused about fleeting happiness. Oh, cool. No, I want to upvote that, bro. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, wow. So it's a combination of a lot of stuff that's happening in his life, I guess. Yeah. Great, great, great track. Amazing production. I'm going to give this a 10. Yeah. Absolutely stunning production. The booming drums and the, I suppose, Western sounding melody go very well together. The lyrics about the gleam are also poetic. All right, next song is titled Map. More wave noises. like this intro, very dramatic. Female vocalist, very beautiful voice. This does sound like a marching band pattern. We're getting darker and darker. Insanely good outro, wow. This elevated to a 10. I had that at like an 8 or a 9 before. Oh! This outro is stunning. Insanely good song. Yeah, that was great. I'm gonna add some of these to my playlist right now. Very cool. But yeah, this was already a solid song with the marching band type drumming and the talented female vocalist. But the incredible outro elevated it to an immediate 10. Genuinely one of the most stunning outros. Very dramatic, very emotional. Like everything just blends together perfectly. Insanely good outro. That's what made it a 10. Next song is You'll Be in the Air.
You'll be in the air. In some hours you'll be over the sea, lost in the other passengers on the plane. But if you just moved your arms, then you could tell that you are
more like sea shanty type sound, bro.
The yawning gulf grew wider. You'd feel the dwindling fuel for your lungs, and your breaths would slow. You'd be in the air. You'd feel the hot blowing rock-filled winds, and the clouds of ash would fill your skies, and you'd smoothly glide over the cold river basin where we
Bro, a little moan.
again, your gaping gap is pink and foggy light. When I wake up, your pat will pounce on me. I'll meet the day. You'll be in the air. I'll be in your bed when I'm awake. And can you tell that I'm down here?
Don't know if I love this.
Feel my hot lungy wind.
I suppose the crazy vocals are some kind of like avant-garde type stuff, but it just feels a little unnatural to me.
And not lose yourself. I'll look blankly out your window in the fall, and loud and clearly I'll pick out your resounding roar. You'll be in the air. You'll bear fruit, your bare feet, your bare arms in the heat. You'll be able to feel your might.
Yeah, I mean, let's see the rest of the lyrics. Oh, sure, that makes sense. Even if you're might, like, she's not there but still controlling him, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll probably give this a 7. The sea shanty sound is back, but I'm not feeling it as much this time when it's paired with these more odd vocals. I suppose it's a stylistic choice. That's how you spell it, right? Yeah. But not my style, personally. That's too much. All right. Next song, I Want to Be Cold. Let's go. It's like industrial production.
It's raining on me. Don't want it to stop. I don't wanna breathe.
Pretty cool. Oh, that sounds exciting. All right. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I really like the industrial style production on this. Very reminiscent of some rap stuff that I've previously listened to. The depressing lyrics, again, less my style, but good. All right, I am bored. Already off to a great start from the 1 second that I heard, but let's get into this one. Chill drum pattern. I like this. Very catchy pattern. It's more like Western sounding songs, man.
Glassy eyes locked in contact on the couch with you. A boring face. We're losing touch. I reached in my extended hand
through. This guitar is a bit odd. The first pattern, like right at the beginning, sounded a lot more promising than what the song ultimately was, but I do think it's still quite catchy and pretty enjoyable. Yeah, I'd probably give this one like a 9. Very catchy, groovy drum patterns. The guitar feels a lot more odd in comparison, but I still do enjoy the track. Overall, writing is similarly great to the other songs. All right, next track is I Felt My Size.
The heat from the closeness of me tilting towards the sun was storing up to ignite at night and light. The coldness of the cave, the billowy flames lit up my face, and thinning smoke hung in the branches waiting for wind. My front was warm, the cold backs of my arms never felt the dawn. The night was long.
That's some fun production.
When the real dawn came, I saw it crawl over the hill, and I felt clean and shook my hair out in the light. I looked up and hurt my eyes on the painful, powerful sky. I looked down and felt motion under me. When I looked out across the freeway at the people flying by, I turned my head, I closed my eyes, I felt my size. I recalled my fire and my lack of dawn, my one-sided warmth. I just wanted more, but I'm small.
These instrumental breaks are like very fun. I like it. Yeah, I'd probably give that a 9. Production starts very simplistic. Let's look at the lyrics, I guess, a little bit. Oh, the drone is back, but it's like a lot quieter this time. Hold on. Let's check this lyric. It's just like feeling small in the context of everything, right? Oh, looks like my Wi-Fi is getting slow. I see. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But the chaotic instrumental breaks are immensely fun. Definitely elevate my opinion on this track. All right, next song is another instrumental titled the exact same as the earlier instrumental. So let's see how they're different. If they're similar, only one way to find out. Yeah, this is just echo. Oh, it's not. I was wrong. Oh, I like this instrumental. It's very dramatic. I guess this noise is just recurring at the end of every song, at least for the recent ones. All right, another interlude. I do enjoy this instrumental a lot. It combines much of the stuff I've been enjoying from this album. The dramatism, the darkness, in some portions, etc. All right, I felt your shape. I guess maybe as a parallel to I felt my size. It's next.
Your shape, but I was wrong. Really, all I felt was falsely strong. I held on tight and closed my eyes. It was dumb, I had no sense of your size.
I felt my size
it
reference.
Was dumb to hold so tight. But last night on your birthday in the kitchen, my grip was loose, my eyes were open. I felt your shape and heard you breathing. I felt the rise and fall of your chest. I felt your fall, your winter snows, your gusty blow, your lava flow. I felt it all, your starry night, your lack of light. With limp arms I can feel most of you. I hung around your neck independently, and my loss was overwhelmed by this new depth I don't think I ever felt. But I don't know, my nights are cold, and I remember warmth. I could have sworn I wasn't alone.
Yeah, it's another one of those, like, I guess country sounding. Oh, I'm excited for that. Country sounding songs. Probably another 8. I like the lyricism and the callbacks to I Felt My Size. The messaging feels very raw. I'm still not a huge fan of this type of country. Or like I guess not even country. This is folk, of overly folk influenced production. However, all right. Next is Samurai Sword, and I'm already excited for that because that first second sounded very nice. Distorted guitar. Wow. Great instrumental. The air comps, man, pretty funny. Bear reference again? Double entendre. Yeah, that's great. Insanely good track. Oh, we have a long time left when this instrumental starting, so I suppose we're getting the full thing now. It's interesting. I'll start writing the review now. All right. Oh, looks like this is just kind of an instrumental, I suppose. Okay, let's see these lyrics. It's just like... It's pretty fun. All right. Love the more aggressive sound and production. Those types of songs on this album have been my favorite. Lyricism, bare comparisons is enjoyable. All right, last track, the outro, My Warm Blood. Let's see. All right, how is it? I feel like this is long enough that I would rate it as an actual song and not an interlude.
It's dark.
It has lines too, so it is an actual song.
The sun went down.
Just 9 minutes.
The power's still out. Oh, it's cold. My blood barely flows. Except for the sound of insects flying around. They know my red blood is warm still.
Is the rest of this just the heartbeat? Or is there more music? Is this just noises? Okay, so they are important to the record, supposedly. Yeah, this is a nice ending to the album. Probably give it like an 8. Maybe a 9 actually, because for the length of the actual relevant portion of the song, it's very good. The instrumental intro is great, and the final lines read like a very dramatic closing poem. Really enjoy this outro, and the mysterious sounds tie it together. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I'm gonna review the album while this is still playing. So I'm gonna pause this, move my webcam. If something fascinating comes up, I might change my review, but I doubt it'll influence that much. All right, here we go. A very welcome introduction into the experimental. This is psychedelic, I guess. Avant folk world. Some of the production on this project is insanely creative. And the rest, while still being very inventive, is more folk influence and less my style. For the very aggressive industrial tracks that are up my alley, they are some of the best folk tracks. I suppose rock influenced folk I have ever listened to. Something that flows through the whole album is the insane lyricism. This album sounds raw in its writing in a way that few other albums I have listened I've ever been able to. Are small details in every line. Micro interactions with the vocalists. X brought to life through illustrative storytelling, etc. Yeah, the instrumentals tracks are also definitely earn their places in the album's length track list as they tie the whole project together. Let me get some examples. Actually, I'm missing some of that illustration. I suppose rock influence folk, like in The Moon or the Gleam Part 2. Yeah, great project overall. All right, let's rate these tracks. This is a 9, this is a 10, this is a 10. Was this an 8 or a 9? This is an 8. This is an 8. Instrumental, this is an 8. These are both instrumentals. This was an 8 or was it a 9? Yeah, it was an 8. This is a 10, this is a 10. The old Beat in the Air was an 8, right? No, this is a 7. The next one was an 8. I think this one was a 9? Yes. 90. Another instrumental, 80, 90, 90. Average 87. All right, let's see where that places everything up here. So, is this up there with Ants from Up There? I think I like this a little bit better than Ants from Up There. At least on first listen. I don't think this is on the level of OK Computer, actually. So it might be just an 87. Even 87 feels kind of appropriate. So I suppose we're rounding down here. Yeah, I don't think it's on the level of any of these 88s, but it's definitely on the level of these 87s, I think. So starting from like here. Yeah, I'm confident giving it an 87. So let me switch to the account that actually owns this. Here we go. Piccolo parts 2. Microphones. 2001. 87. Was there a comma in the album name? There was. Okay, perfect. All right. 87. Perfect. All right. Let's listen to the last 2 minutes of this instrumental track. Like, I've been getting like progressively more and more sick as I'm recording this. It's kind of funny. I didn't have to sniffle this badly when I first started recording. Not the album's fault though. The album was great. Maybe I'm just getting teary-eyed and trying to hide it. I don't know, man. Pretty chill. Is this gonna be static for another minute? No. It's the same noises again. Oh my god, my nose is fried. Okay. I think I'm confident that there won't be much left at the end here. It's just the exact same, right? No, it's the heartbeat. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.